Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another brand new episode of Sunday Travel Updates. I have some interesting news for you this week. So before we get started, as you can see on my screen, 98% of you who are regularly watching my content are non-subscribers. So kindly guys, hit the subscribe button and support my channel. News number one is Viet Jet Air is going to start flights from Ahmedabad to Bangkok and more flights from Ahmedabad to Vietnam. Now this comes in as a very big news for all the travelers from Ahmedabad, Gujarat, and this also in turn reflects on the number of flights going from India to Thailand and India to Vietnam. It is a fantastic news in terms of promoting tourism in India with regards to flights flying to these Southeast Asian countries. So all the people from Ahmedabad, great news guys. News number two, very sad news is Dream Folks is RIP because that is the end of Dream Folks in airport lounges in India. Now there was a lot of issues going on with the Dream Folks from the last few months, and finally Dream Folks is no longer there in airport lounges. Now this affects people holding Axis Bank and ICICI Bank credit cards because HDFC Bank is always associated with Priority Pass, whereas ICICI Bank mainly along with a few cards in Axis Bank was always associated with the Dream Folks. So if you're holding an ICICI Bank and you used lounges through Dream Folks, especially when you're traveling through foreign countries, guys, please call your bank's customer care or relationship manager and find out what is the new process when you want to travel to international lounges, because Dream Folks is not there anymore and Adani lounges are going to be increased, and Adani and Co are coming up with a new system to replace Dream Folks. So guys, it's your responsibility to call your customer care and confirm which is the card that you can use next. So the next update I have for you is Japan's tourism and the visa for Japan is getting easier and easier for Indian passport holders. Now, when you compare Japan to countries like Europe, US or UK, it is only 1,800 rupees and the acceptance rate is insanely high, guys. Now, I've prepared cover letters for so many people in the last few months and everybody have got their visas, and in general the success rate has been immensely high. There has been like one rejection out of 15 applications, which is great acceptance rate for Indian passport holders. So if you're wondering, you need to travel to a big country, a great country like Japan, and if you're wondering if you're spoiled for choices or if you're wondering where to travel next, blindly go for Japan. Next update I have for you is good news for all the people traveling to Dubai and UAE, because Dubai is reopening its attractions as per their second cycle every year. Now attractions like Garden Glow, Miracle Garden and also Global Village, my favorite, is going to open starting October 15th of 2025. This is the cycle that they follow every year. 6 months these attractions will be closed and 6 months these attractions will be open. Now is the opening cycle starting from October 15th. So from October 15th to the next 6 months, you're going to have a high season in Dubai UAE because all the new attractions are going to reopen and also the existing attractions will reopen. So if you're traveling to Dubai, wait till October end and then travel because you can experience these attractions. The next update I have for you is Indigo expansion. Now Indigo will start direct flights from India to Greece, Athens and also India to Copenhagen, which is in Denmark. Now this is a huge news, guys. I don't know about you guys. This is a very good news, because more number of flights going from India to Europe results in more issuing of visas to Indian passport holders. Now, if visas are not going to be issued to anyone, there is no point in giving flights directly from India to few new countries. So this is an internal thing as well, that if you're starting flights from one country to another country, now if you take an example of Thailand or any Southeast Asian country, you know that visa, we don't have any issues. Anyone can get the visa for Southeast Asian countries. That's why there are more flights. Now more flights to Europe means good news for Indian passport holders going forward, because visas will be issued more, visas will be considered more than usual for people having valid documentation, and this is very big news. And kudos to Indigo, because Indigo already flies direct flights to UK and a few countries in Europe. Now they've started to Greece and Denmark, which is insanely good, but you have to wait. It is going to start from January of 2026. The next big update again, guys, is flights to Southeast Asia will get cheaper going forward. Now flights are already cheaper to Southeast Asia. From Chennai to Kuala Lumpur or from Chennai to Bangkok, you are getting flights for like 5,000 or 6,000 rupees. Even Chennai to Singapore, a few flights are between 5,000 to 6,000 rupees, which is insanely cheaper even when compared to places like Goa. So it is going to be even more cheaper and cheaper. People are ditching tourism in India, especially Goa, and they're traveling to other islands like Phuket or Langkawi, Phuket, and many more islands which is there in Southeast Asia. And flights are way more cheaper, guys. It's not just I'm talking against Goa, but you've heard the news. People are clearly ditching Goa. You can check in Google. This is not what I am saying. You can check on Instagram, you can check on Google, and you can check the news generally. Flights and tourism now is improved in Southeast Asia, and flights are as cheap as 5,000 to 6,000 rupees. Who wouldn't want to go? And the next update is, I know there is a bit of issue going on in Nepal at the moment, and Nepal government tourism sector has promised safety of all Indian tourists who are currently in Nepal, who are stuck in Nepal. Indigo and Air India have provided relief flights from Nepal back to India for all the Indian tourists and Indians staying there, working there, studying there, doing business there. They have promised a safe return for Indian passport holders, or rather Indian travelers. So no need to worry if anyone you know or your family or relations is there in Nepal as a tourist, stuck in Nepal as a tourist. No need to worry. The situation is getting better and better, and Nepal government has reassured the safety of Indian travelers. So I hope this travel updates was very good for you guys. I'll catch you guys in my next video.